Hey, good morning, everyone. Thanks for staying with us here on this Father's Day. I'm Caitlin Francis. A follow-up now on a case of animal cruelty in Richmond that gained national attention. The man arrested for setting Tommy the Pit Bull on fire confessed. That's according to our CBS affiliate WTVR. They're reporting Joshua Hill, who you see here, told police he, quote, snapped after the dog bit his daughter. Tommy the dog was found tied to a park fence with severe burns back in February. Hill spoke to a reporter over the phone from inside the Richmond jail. Hill's trial has been set for September. A judge denied bond for him earlier this month. And in Salem, a community rallied to support a 4-year-old who was critically injured during a dog attack last month. Bean bags were seen flying across the Roanoke Moose Lodge. This cornhole tournament helped raise money for Jackson Lamb as he recovers in the hospital. It's all part of a special Jackson Strong event, which was to help the family cover some of their medical bills. In addition to the cornhole tournament, there was also a silent auction, a raffle, and even musical performances. President Trump's re-election campaign officially starts Tuesday with a rally in Florida, all while several protests calling for him to be impeached were held across the country yesterday. CBS's Nicole Killian has more from the White House.
Hey, they've never won ever. They've been around since
you know what? I have to. Okay, let me get through this and then I'll explain.
They've been waiting a long time.
I'll explain.
From New
Okay,
England.
let me get through it. The St. Louis Blues were welcomed home with a huge parade and rally. Hundreds of thousands of fans lined the streets in the rain to cheer on their Blues. The parade wrapped up with a rally where the cup was raised, kissed, they sang Gloria. One special little girl, Layla Anderson, she was the team's good luck charm and was with them to celebrate. Now, I have to tell you, being a Bruins fan, that makes me very happy that they treated that little girl so nicely. I was watching videos on social media since the game on Wednesday, and it makes me cry. She's so excited to be part of that team, and they are so wonderful to her. All of those players love her so much, and it's heartwarming. That is the takeaway.
That's
for
worth
me.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
It makes
She's
me
okay
happy.
with the win now.
Hey, look, you got a Super Bowl and a World Series. You can go.
We want more. Excuse me. We haven't had a parade in 4 months. It's like a drought.
All right, let's take a look at your hometown. Lots of stuff going on today. All right, let's take a look at what's trending this morning. This is pretty cool. There have been several rare colored lobsters.
Lobsters, that's how we say it.
Found in New England this season. There's yellow-orange lobster that was discovered at some grocery stores in Massachusetts and Connecticut. And then look at this one. It's blue. How cool is that?
Oh, wow.
One restaurant up on Cape Cod said someone brought it in after it was caught in the ocean. It's believed only 1 out of every 2 million lobsters is that color blue. So don't expect to see any blue lobster rolls in the menu.
I've never seen one.
The restaurant says it will either be released back into the ocean or it'll be donated to the New England Aquarium. Love that. All right, Babe Ruth jersey has sold for more than $5.5 million at auction. Well, it's Babe Ruth. The auction house says that makes it the most expensive piece of sports memorabilia ever sold. It was Ruth's New York Yankees jersey when he played from 1928 to 1930. The previous record was also Babe Ruth's jersey. The 1920 jersey sold for $4.4 million. Wow. And finally, the audience at Modern Family actor Jesse Tyler Ferguson's cabaret show at the Stonewall Inn in New York got a big surprise. Taylor Swift, look at her, popped out on stage with a guitar, and Ferguson played the piano, and then they got together to sing the last little verse there of Shake It Off.
I was trying to figure out a way to bring up fixing my hair, because what you don't see as I walk over to the desk here, these two are just...
It was even humid inside the building, so the hair just like slowly, and it's just like, oh, he's coming over here, we gotta fix the hair.
I know.
And I know you can relate to that.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
Part of,
because it's
part of the
humid,
summertime.
And you're going to be doing that all day.
Look at this right here. Y'all see that at home?
And we start patting each other's head, like, oh, don't miss that piece.
I just looked at Ashley. I was like, which side is my hair?
We good? Okay.
It was pretty entertaining. That's why I kind of lost track at the end.
We do that on
purpose. I was just like, look at these two. I wish we could just talk about these two right now.
Get ready for the weather pattern. That's what we're getting into.
Yeah, it's going to be like that all week, folks.
Oh, perfect. Just what I need. Time for a haircut.
Yeah.
All right, Christian. And I'm Caitlin Francis. We're going to begin this half hour with continuing coverage of the search for a missing Buena Vista man. You may remember about 3 weeks ago, we told you Chad Austin, his dog and car were found in the Panther Falls area in Amherst County. That's just east of the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah, a new search was launched this time with a lot more resources. You can see the extensive operation right here on your screen. 8 search and rescue teams were called in to help. But as of right now, Austin still hasn't been found.
WDUJ7's Lindsay Kane was at that search and spoke to Austin's mother. She has the latest from Amherst County. All right, well, I mean, you know, we've been talking about it for days now. We are expecting these kinds of storms to roll through. Don't have to change your plans, just be aware.
Just be aware and have a way to get alerted if you're out and about somewhere that's, you know, not at home.
Yeah, right, especially because, you know, lots of people are making plans for Father's Day.
Exactly.
All right, thanks, Christian. Let's move on to an update now on the 2 oil tankers that were attacked this week. President Trump is blaming Iran for those attacks. Images from the U.S. military officials show the tanker with a hole blown in its side, and video released shows what appears to be Iranian forces removing a second mine before taking off. Iran is denying its involvement. Germany's foreign minister is casting doubt on the U.S. evidence. The UAE also has stopped short of naming Iran. In the meantime, the 23 crew members aboard the attack tanker were rescued and detained by the Iranian military. They'll be heading home, and the tanker is being towed to the UAE. A judge in the Dominican Republic is ordering the suspects in the shooting of baseball legend David Ortiz to be held for up to a year as that investigation continues. Police are still searching for at least 3 more suspects. 10 people are in custody for what police are calling the attempted hit job. Investigators plan to release a motive sometime this week. Ortiz is expected to make a full recovery. After another officer death in New York, officials are more concerned over the growing issue of police suicide. In New York alone, there have been 3 suspected suicides just within the last 10 days, which is all part of a trend nationwide. Last year saw a 9% increase in the number of suicides by law enforcement officers. Police officials say this is all part of a mental health crisis, and now law enforcement as a whole must take action to help those officers in need. An 11-year-old in North Carolina stopped a burglary and saved his own life. This is a very interesting story. Braden Smith was home alone. Smith says a man burst through the front door and went to go steal the family's electronics. The suspect dropped a phone, though, and Smith says that's when he jumped into action. He grabbed a machete and started swinging. Orange County deputies say the suspect, 19-year-old Jatavian Hall, ran away but was later arrested. And health officials in North Carolina say people could have been exposed to measles at a coffee shop. The Durham County Department of Public Health says it's now informing the public out of an abundance of caution. However, officials say a possible case may have been infectious at that coffee shop. So far, no active confirmed measles cases in the state. Well, when it comes to birthdays, most kids anxiously await for presents, right? Lots of new toys on the list. But that was not the case for one boy in West Virginia this year. For his birthday, 11-year-old Elliot Ribsky asked for a way to help local police officers get new bulletproof vests. A birthday party and $4,000 later, Elliot's birthday wish came true. How great is that? Elliot says he is very happy knowing the local police officers will be safer while out on patrol. What a great gesture.